Do we have a solution for the ultrasonic sensors that are going away? We're going to talk about that today, and also looking into the 2023 version and another upgrade that is coming, which could be as well for the European market and not only China. So let's start with the Model Y made in China. We have two major updates here. So emergency door handles. In case you have any issues, no electricity, nothing, and you want to get out of the car. This is supposed to come now as well for the back seat, so the rear seat. So that is a very good news. And the seats, the back seat will actually be increased by 30 millimeters. So on the right side on top, you see the changes, what it would look like. It's not the middle part of the back seat, it's just the two seats that you sit on the right and left side. Then we have as well the left side, the old version, how it looks like. And so this clearly indicates that Tesla is doing small changes to the 2023 version. If you are from Europe and you are receiving a car from China, especially for example from the UK, because you don't get any cars from Germany yet, you could receive this car version as well, because Tesla might not do a change between Chinese customers and European customers as long as they are exporting the Model Y to Europe. So nice change, or do you think otherwise? Then we have the manual door release, as I mentioned, and this is supposed to now come as well in the back seat. Now the open question is, how are they going to handle that with the kids? If you have kids in the back playing around at the door, you don't want that the door is opening at any moment. So there must be a functionality to stop doing that in worst case scenarios. Again, if you are with adults in the back, then you have a nice future here. If there's any circumstances where you would actually need that, you could actually go with the manual door release. I do like that update. Again, let me know what you think about that. Now, talking about pricing, talking about Q4, talking about delivery wave, there's a lot of discussion about that right now. Troy is actually having the opinion that there will be close to 40,000 cars still in transfer at the end of the quarter. I actually believe that could happen because Tesla is continuing to export cars at a massive rate. And if really the backlog in China is decreasing, Tesla could still export cars from China in January, still getting the best prices out. And then if they see that the backlog for Europe, Australia is declining because they're just producing so many cars right now, then they could still play around with prices if they really wanted to for the Chinese market to create new demand. So again, I think the focus right now is for the European market. For example, Germany, we don't have incentives anymore that much next year. So it's very important for customers to get their car this year. There's a lot of tension, as I mentioned. So sending a lot of carriers, as many as possible to Europe, that is very important to make customers finally happy that have waited for a long time. Same thing maybe in other countries. Let me know if you're from Europe, if you have incentives as well that are declining next year, or if you don't have any, please let me know. Now, again, we also have the expectation of 453,000 cars being in production, and then as well a lot of cars in deliveries and so in transfer. I do expect Tesla actually to reach round about a growth rate of 48.7%, not like 39%. So Tesla should be able, when it comes to the production, to achieve close to 50% of growth rate. Now, I talked about the ultrasonic sensors before on this channel, and I'd like to go into an explanation how Tesla could actually achieve everything with a software update. So we are all very clear here that there is a fixed distance between the car and the moment when the camera on top that you see in the line can see an object. So if that camera can indicate always in a fixed range where an object is, if you have the object here where the line is ending, then the Tesla car should know that the difference between that object and the car is 3 feet. So if that is the case, then if you see an object, let's say you're in a garage and you have a wall and you're driving towards the wall, the camera is seeing, okay, we are 3 feet away of the wall, and now you continue driving. Now, normally you would have the sensors, but if a software could really see how many millimeters, centimeters, meters, half meters, whatsoever, you are continuing to drive after the camera has seen the object, then it could be possible that it is just fixable by software, and it really indicates, okay, you have so many more centimeters to go, because the car knows what the difference was and how much you drove, even though you drove very slowly. So that could be a way Tesla is actually solving that. Now, looking into Taiwan, we have as well export happening from Giga Berlin to Taiwan. Now, there are different opinions about that, if that is a good idea or not. It's not because we don't like Taiwan, but we are all waiting for cars in Germany, or you from UK market, if you have a Model Y Performance and you cannot get it from China. So lots of frustrating people waiting in Europe, even from Scandinavia and other countries. So again, just to be clear here, there's Norway market, Sweden market, Denmark market, UK market, France market, and German market, to just name the biggest markets here that are waiting. And we are exporting to Taiwan. And that is something that many people don't understand. Again, they can do that, but I think it would be very good to actually transfer first cars to European customers. Now we also have changes when it comes to the range. The Model X is actually having long range version now, 576 kilometers. That is another 16 kilometers. The Plaid is actually having another 15 kilometers. So very good news here as well for the German market if you receive a Model S or Model X very soon from the States. So you see a lot of stuff happening, and I think it's very exciting. And I do believe there will be a lot of changes to come in, especially towards the end of the year when it comes to software updates, when it comes to maybe more changes to the Model 3 or Model Y, maybe beginning of next year, new battery. I would like to see that actually for Model 3. Even though I do like the LFP battery for the standard range, but I think it could be a time to get an even more improved battery with higher energy density. So thank you very much that you were here today. Again, if you're new to my channel, do consider subscribing if you do like my content, or check out tessiesupply.com if you need anything for your car. So thank you very much for being here today. I really appreciate your time, and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.